Mm-hmm. Hey, Retro Florindo. I'm just trying to get Discord to fucking turn on. And I let everybody know that I was streaming, but now Discord's acting like shit. Fuck that. Right, real. What the fuck is wrong with Discord? I'm gonna look at my goddamn phone. Wait, I don't even know if I can do that. Fucking finally, Jesus. Conditions overload. No shit. This is starting off on a real high note. So I don't need to do that anymore. Oh, you're trying on that Frieza saga again, huh? Back to good old Xenoverse, I guess. Go ahead and some fuck reason this thing is saying I've got 0 viewers, even though Reshiram's here. Technology has just been shitty all day. Great, now the emulator's farting. Where do we leave? Oh yeah. You're stuck at your grandma's house, so you can't stay, but you just wanted to say hi. Well, hopefully your grandma is not the big bad wolf in disguise. That kind of. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna continue grinding as I was at the end of the last stream. Hello, Darkrai. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, Chansey. Those are the big prizes. Okay. I need to turn the mic more toward me. It's all about me, damn it. I'm hoping I can get grinding done early in this stream. Fucking level 6, come on. You can do better than that. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Super Mew 9001. Don't mind me, I'm just stomping water cats. Have I heard about FTC? Oh, you mean the Federal Trades Commission shitty new rules for YouTube and other video streaming sites? Yeah, I've heard of those. Patrick and I actually had a pretty long conversation about them just this morning. Trying to, like, contemplate what we should do if, you know, worse comes to worse and, you know, our channel gets targeted behind their stupid bullshit. I mean, what? No, FTC is Federal Trade Commission. Down the hatch. Alright. That's better than Steel Reserve. I'm drinking a 25-ounce Big Natty Daddy to start out with. And I've also got a 6-pack of Belgian White Blue Moon. Or Blue Moon Belgian White, or blah, 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 blah. That's what it's called. Why are you supposed to put your video kid-friendly, but you clearly curse in your video? Well, what it is that the dumbass FTC put these rules out, and YouTube... It's really both the FTC and YouTube combining to fuck people completely over. Because the way YouTube is choosing to handle this is they are going to have fucking machine learning AI kind of help them automatically flag videos that look or that are kid-friendly but not marked as such. Now the problem with that is kid-friendly is a pretty vague fucking terminology. You know, kid-friendly could just mean having anything to do with kids. Like I'm playing Pokemon, for example. Pokemon can be construed as a kiddie thing, even though this channel is called We Flash People, and the video literally has the word Drunklocke in the title. The concern is that the FTC will still fine the living shit out of people for quote-unquote falsely marking their video as kid-friendly when, I mean, clearly it's got Pokemon in it, so clearly it's marketed toward kids, even though you put that it was intended for adults. I don't know, it's just a really dumb fucking thing. It's not surprising that our government is behind it. Because our government sucks. Also, did you hear if you don't have your channel is not monetized, YouTube will have the right? I don't think that's exactly it. I think what it is YouTube... Well, what it is they have this stupid-ass, vague new rule in their terms of service that states that if your channel is not, like, ad-friendly, it might be subject to being taken down by YouTube because it's quote-unquote, like... It's basically it's like it's a waste of their resources if it's not making them any money. Now, I don't know how hard they're actually gonna try and enforce that, because if they go and take down every non-monetized YouTube channel, that's essentially gonna completely go against what YouTube was created for in the first place, you know? It's like, how the hell can you expect every single channel on YouTube to be profitable? You know, it's a free market system. Some people are going to be profitable, some ain't. You can't just take all of the ones down who can't make you money. You know, that's just gonna destroy YouTube's traffic, is what that's gonna do. And people are not gonna be encouraged to start a channel on that service anymore. So it's fucked. It's the FTC's fault mostly, and a bit of YouTube's fault, but FTC had put it very vaguely for kids content. Pokemon is directly for kids, but it has the word Drunklocke. You see, pretty much, yeah. It's mostly the FTC are the ones who, like, modified the COPPA, which is the Children's Online Protection and Privacy Act of 1998. They're the ones that revised that law and made it to where content creators are now responsible for how they market their videos or whatever, or who they aim their videos toward, like who the audience is for them. And if basically they're trying to separate YouTube into like kids-only channels and adults-only channels. In a sense, I mean, even though they do give you the option to individually mark all of your videos as kid-friendly or not kid-friendly. I kind of got away from what I was talking about there. Basically, what it is they're trying to divide it all up and like. If a video is marked as being kid-friendly when it isn't, it doesn't seem like there's really any penalty to it. But if a video that looks like it has content intended for children, such as, you know, again, a Pokemon live stream, then if that's marked as not kid-friendly, and they decide that it has kid-friendly content, they can not only take that video down and your channel, but they can fine the living shit out of you for it. And yeah, it won't affect just YouTube. I mean, YouTube is the most large and prominent one, and they're basically the ones that fucked up and got the FTC all over it in the first place, you know? Like, it all started when YouTube basically got in trouble from a bunch of child advocacy groups. Yeah, toys, action figures, animation. It's fucking stupid. You know, because animation, that's especially vague. Like, there are adult-oriented cartoons. There are all sorts of them. There's, like, The Simpsons, Family Guy, Futurama, fucking Archer, BoJack Horseman. You know, just because something's animated does not mean it's for kids. The FTC is acting like they're from the fucking 1970s or something with some of the shit they're trying to pull here. They're trying to make it extremely fucking, like, impossible. It's virtually impossible on YouTube to be, like, to not have some aspect of being kid-friendly. Rest in peace, Pornhub animation. I mean, Pornhub would probably be the safest video streaming website, because everybody knows nothing on there is for children. There ain't no Pornhub for kids. That would be fucking gross. You know, obviously. There's no such thing as a child-friendly porn website. So Pornhub would be, like, the safest website in all of this. Because there's no doubting what they're about. There's no doubting that they're, you know, not child-friendly. Yeah, and up to $42.53 thousand. Now, up to means that it's subject to be, you know, lowered based on the severity of the situation as they see it, but it's not like every single video that gets fined by the FTC, and we don't even know how harshly they're going to enforce this yet, you know, just how take no prisoners they're going to be. But the fact that it is up to $42,000 per video is pretty fucking horrifying. It's all moved to Pornhub. I mean, that's what people were saying when Tumblr banned all the porn off of their platform. Everybody was like, well, let's just... I think Pornhub even said something to the effect of, hey, we'll create a Tumblr-like platform and take that content on ourselves. Hell, that might be the way, again, the way to go. You know? Pornhub making themselves less of a porn website and more of a... Well, still be it a porn website, but also have just content on there that is purely adult-friendly, but not actually meant to be titillating. Just, I don't know, it's so fucking stupid. None of this would be an issue if parents would just act like fucking parents and police the content that their children watch on the internet. That's actually not very difficult to do, you know? I mean, just fucking be over their shoulder when they're watching YouTube. RedTube, or maybe they'll create AdultTube. I don't know. I figure somebody's probably gonna try and create some kind of, an alternative video streaming website. I mean, there's already really small, outdated, clunky ones like Dailymotion, Vimeo. There used to be Vidler, but they're down. But I mean, YouTube is certainly not the only video streaming website, and if somebody with the resources and the willpower were to decide to make an alternative to YouTube that was just as functional and also did not police their content so harshly and abrasively. You know, basically punishing... Now everybody's getting fucked. It's amazing to me how YouTube has just over the years gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. Their content creators, to the point where it used to be, like, it seemed like they would go after you if you were too adult, you know? Like, they would demonetize you, potentially deplatform you. But now, even creators that market their content toward children are being screwed over. It's just everybody is getting fucked now. It's just all around fucking. Yeah, they really screwed YouTube and put it vaguely. It's done. It is. I mean, the rules still don't go into effect, I don't think, until, like... I think we have until December 9th to try and, pressure the FTC into softening or getting rid of the new standards set forth in COPPA. And the rules don't actually go into effect until 2020. So, like, January 1st, 2020 is when this is gonna get started. Now, I've already marked all of the content on We Flash People blanket as not kid-friendly. But that might not be enough to save us, because we play video games, and we read bad fanfics that have, like, that feature kids shows, you know, like Dora the Explorer, or Avatar: The Last Airbender, or fucking, like, Dexter's Laboratory. Almost all, even though there's the word shitfic right in the fucking title of the video, some old fuddy-duddy idiot from the FTC might see that it involves Dora the Explorer or some other, like, kid-friendly media form and take it down and fine us. Yeah. So the whole damn thing is just, you know, like, they're just fucking them. They're gonna completely fuck the website over. You know, if they enforce this as harshly as everybody is fearing they will, to the point where even small non-monetized channels get fined if they have content that is quote-unquote mislabeled, then yeah. Then YouTube is truly and completely fucked. Because, like, that's the approach Patrick and I have decided to take. We're taking a wait-and-see approach regarding these new rules. And if we start seeing, like, small channels get taken down and fined with these new FTC rules, we probably will either just take our channel down completely, or, like, stop uploading videos to YouTube and just leave our channel up as an archive, and then just move business over to Twitch and Mixer. And maybe another video streaming website if we can find one. Like, we're definitely not going to go away, but we'll probably become more streamer-oriented because we'll be moving over to Twitch and Mixer. They won't be looking at the video, they'll be looking at the title and the thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, because, it would be impossible for them to manually go through and watch every single video, even though that's what should be done. You know, they should just hire a shitload of people to just watch videos and figure this shit out, you know? But they won't. They'll just have AI do it. I mean, it would be practically impossible to actually do it that way, even though it would also be the most technically, like, right and just and correct way to do it. You know, so of course they're gonna use, like, machine learning, and dumbass machine is going to, like, see a thumbnail that's got, like, Pokemon in it and assume that it's just for kids. And then when they see that it's tagged as adult, it's gonna get bad. Let's Plays are already a dying genre, but if they fuck me over because of that Dora stream, I already age restricted, I'm done. Just put all your video kid-friendly, and if it goes into effect, you leave YouTube. You see, Patrick, that was one of the ideas he floated, to mark all of our videos as kid-friendly, but if you do that, you lose any and all community, like, interaction, pretty much. You lose your comment section, you lose the ability to have your video put on a playlist, you lose the community tab in your fucking personal YouTube page. You lose all kinds of shit that makes you able to interact with your audience. Like, if I were a betting man, I would say that streamers that market themselves or advertise themselves as kid-friendly are gonna lose their chat. You know, they're gonna lose the ability to have a chat, and then you're just gonna be streaming to emptiness, you know? And if that's how they're gonna do it, then yeah, fuck that, you know? But all we can do as individuals is just hound the living shit out of them and hope that they take a more lax approach, either by updating the law, getting rid of it and starting from scratch, or just, you know, I don't know. Because, I mean, yeah, theoretically, you could stream on YouTube and then still have a chat room if you also stream on Twitch and Mixer. Theoretically, you could do that, but it still means that you're never going to grow on YouTube, because everybody's just going to go to Twitch or Mixer. See, YouTube's really fucking themselves with these rules. Like, all the gaming channels are going to start mass migrating off of this platform. if they enforce it as harshly as they seem to be intending to. And that's just one more way in which YouTube is going to lose a shitload of money, because they've been losing money lately, you know, because of their idiot-ass policies. And this isn't all their fault, of course. The FTC is mostly who are behind this, but the way in which YouTube is choosing to deal with this, by using, like, machine learning, and by having only the title and thumbnail of the video be looked at, it's just not good. You know, it's just really terrible. I mean, you could be fined almost $80K, but I still kind of doubt that the FTC is actually going to fine every single violation at that amount, because they say specifically up to $42,530. They can't reasonably expect YouTube channels with 100 some odd subscribers that aren't even, like, fucking monetized to actually pay that kind of, like, draconian fucking fine. You know, that's ridiculous. They might fine you some amount of money that still makes it not worth it. But I don't know. Because, like, I don't even make $42,000 over the course of 2 years at the job I work at now. You know, I'd barely get by. They do seem like they want to purge the site, or what it seems like they want to do, or the effect that this is going to have, is that basically you're going to be walking on eggshells constantly. I mean, you're not going to be able to upload. You would have to be so unbelievably, specifically not kid-friendly by, like, I don't know, being like, CNN or something and only talking about politics or some shit, which is something that's obviously not geared toward children. It seems to me like only content creators that create... It seems like gaming content creators are the kind that are gonna suffer the most. Because again, gaming is still seen by old, out-of-touch, fucking rich people as a children's hobby. I mean, I think you could make $42,000 a year on YouTube, but you'd have to be like PewDiePie level. And I bet even PewDiePie is gonna, you know, suffer as a result of this. You know? And in fact, I'm almost sure he will. I mean, his whole gimmick is that his fans are all like 9-year-olds or whatever. And he, you know, he's stuck in a rut where he'll either have to, like, mark himself as kid-friendly and lose all audience interaction, or mark himself as adult and risk massive fines from the FTC, because PewDiePie is the kind of content creator, they would fine him $42,000 because of the money he makes off of YouTube. He changed the name of their army to 19-year-olds. Because they need to just... again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. This whole problem wouldn't exist if parents would more closely monitor the content that their kids view. And see, what drives me up the fucking wall, or one of the smaller things that kind of drives me up the fucking wall about this, is that they make it to where videos that are marked as kid-friendly can't even be put on playlists. And my thing is, like, playlists would be a really good solution to this. Encourage parents to make playlists of videos that they know, that they have seen for themselves and know are kid-friendly, and just, like, restrict their kid to watching only that playlist. This isn't hard. This isn't fucking rocket science. You know, just... And the fact that you can no longer put the kid-friendly videos on playlists is just insane. Like, why would you make kid-friendly content so hard to access if your whole thing is... Because I understand, they don't want kids to be taken advantage of through use of, like, cookies and such. They want protect children's privacy. You know, that's the reason it's called the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act. You know, I get it. But the fact fucking remains, you know, it's one thing, I would understand it if they were just going after monetization. Like, if you're a kid-friendly channel, you can no longer be monetized. I'd understand that. But you can, not only can you not be fucking monetized, or like, you can be monetized, but you'll lose most of your revenue, and you'll also lose all community interaction. It's like, if PewDiePie goes, I bet that would be the thing that sparks the fucking mass migration that kills YouTube. Because PewDiePie is just that fucking, you know, big. He's the biggest individual YouTuber there is. Like, T-Series might have long ago passed him up. But they're a record label. In India, like, newsflash, is a huge fucking country. Second largest in population. So, it makes sense why they would pass up PewDiePie. Oh yeah, T-Series got fucked by this. Because, like, record labels, those are other, you know, entities that can be screwed over by this. Because, you know, kids like music. And while not a lot, the music is not explicitly marketed toward children, you know, if it doesn't have overt swearing and sexual or violent themes in it, it might still be construed as something, like, kid-friendly. Even though it's not explicitly children's music. Like, there's a difference between children's music and music that kids like. Like, They Might Be Giants. That's an example of a band that creates music that children like, that, you know, their songs have been featured in, like, Tiny Toon Adventures and shows like that. You know, but there's a difference between a band like that just has... that creates music intended for, you know, anybody, but children happen to like them a lot, and bands and musicians that actively mark their music as children's music. They'd have to do their fucking job, and they just don't have the time for it. Bullshit. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the fucking time to dedicate to your child's well-being, here's a fucking idea. Don't be a parent. Don't have a kid if you cannot fucking monitor and raise and look after them properly. Hey, Mr. 32, we were just bitching about the fucking FTC and the COPPA. Which, I love the fact that it's called COPPA. The fact that it's called COPPA, you know what I mean? Like, nah, COPPA! You'll never take down my YouTube channel, see? If this goes through, kids might be watching non-kids things. I mean, kids already do that, but yeah, kids would only be able to interact with adult content. They're not really saving kids from, you know, from adult content. They're not saving kids from being tracked with cookies and whatnot. They're just making it harder for channels that would actually be good for them, actual children's channels, to get anywhere. Yes, don't put your eggplant inside a peach if you don't want a kid. And don't put your eggplant inside of a peach, period. I bet that would be a nasty fucking flavor combination. I mean, YouTube's been steadily going downhill since, like... God, what? 2015, 2014? Ever since the adpocalypse, basically. Doesn't even help protect kids, just makes YouTube difficult, might fuck over YouTube as a platform. Yeah, exactly. See, that's precisely the thing. YouTube's kind of a victim in all of this as well. I mean, as much as we like to rag on them and shit, it's really the FTC and the COPPA that's forcing them to... I mean, the way that they're choosing to handle it still sucks, but it's being prompted by the feds, who are so clueless and out of touch with fucking social media, you know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we shouldn't just create a separate government for social media that is comprised of like 20 and 30-year-olds who are actually kind of savvy to all of this shit. Like, the same old white people that, like, grew up in the 60s and 70s and are currently running the country shouldn't be the ones to make laws about this shit they can't even begin to understand. You know, these people who can't even use Twitter themselves, for the most part, who have to have their fucking staffers do it for them, manage their Twitter account and everything. They shouldn't be the ones, like, trying to create laws for the internet, which is just clearly something that's out of their wheelhouse. Boomers. Yeah, basically, boomers. Like, actual, literal boomers. People who were born between the 40s and 60s and grew up in, like, the 60s, 70s, 80s. And by the time the internet came around, they were old and out of touch already. It's just absurd. It's like YouTube is not just some TV channel that they can easily, you know, kind of regulate content-wise. It's a free, for the most part, platform where anyone can upload, but people won't be fucking uploading if they feel like they're in danger of being, you know, fined and kicked off of the platform. You know, again, this isn't even, you know, they don't even specify that this is only going after monetized YouTube channels. This is everybody. This is little fuckers like me and Patrick who are gnat-sized in the grand YouTube scheme of things, but are still in danger all the same. They want to make it TV. Yeah, pretty much. They essentially want to make it where only an elite few can create content on the platform. Yeah, with all the traditional media, but, I mean, there's still a small, increasingly, vanishingly small chance that a YouTuber could get popular without being, like, affiliated with any mass media giant or anything. Yeah, Pornhub needs to just make a YouTube for adults. Pornhub is gonna step in and save all of us with their sheer freedom. Like, that is honestly only a half a joke. Like, a website like Pornhub, which probably gets roughly similar traffic to YouTube, and is clearly not in any way intended for children, could step in on something like this and be like, hey, if you're an adult-oriented fucking, like, gaming channel or whatever, by all means, come on over. You know, you can have your jack-off session, and then right after that, go and watch some fucking drunk guy play Pokemon in his living room. FTC don't make the rules vaguely, and maybe, just maybe, something will change. Yeah, they need to really tighten the rules up a bit, so that, like, what I would do is, I would at least start with, like, okay, this only affects large YouTube channels. Channels that are in, like, a certain upper percentile of views and subscribers. You know? Yeah, like Mr. 32 said, just an 18+ required YouTube would be great. Because, I mean, fuck, they have already got, like, it's like with Cartoon Network, they have Adult Swim. Maybe YouTube shouldn't make a YouTube Kids, they should just make a YouTube Adults. They should just make, like, call it the smoking section or something, you know what I mean? And just make it to where only explicitly, like, adult-oriented content, that could still be gaming content, but is for, you know, gamers like Patrick and I who like to talk dirty and, you know, fucking talk about adult things in our commentary. You know, make a safe space for them. You know what I mean? YouTube already sounds like a porn site. Might as well ban all kid shit. I mean, that's just effectively what they're doing. They're at least banning them from being able to make money or interact with their community. That's probably the shittiest thing about this, is that really the main victims here are going to be kid-friendly channels. And channels like us who are not kid-friendly, but theoretically could be misinterpreted as kid-friendly because we deal with video games and fan fiction. FTC aren't scared to fine. They find YouTube. Well, they fined YouTube 170 million because they knew YouTube could pay 170 million. I highly doubt, like I was talking about this earlier, I highly doubt that the FTC would actually be dumb enough to think that they're going to get $42,000 out of a YouTuber the size of myself or Reaper. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they'd be dumb enough to think, oh yeah, we can just fine these guys $42,000 and they'll totally pay it. Animators are the most affected. They use bright colors and such, but often don't talk about... Yeah, see, that too. It's so stupid that animation is part of it. Because, like, you gotta be a really out-of-touch motherfucker to still think that all cartoons are, by default, geared toward children. In the age of The Simpsons, and Family Guy, and Archer, BoJack Horseman, the fucking hundreds of other adult animated cartoons. Yeah, Anima is gonna be in a world of shit. That poor guy. Rick and Morty, yeah, Rick and Morty. Pretty much anything on, like, Adult Swim that isn't something like the Eric Andre show. You know, Home Movies was a cartoon on Adult Swim back in, like, the late 90s. And what else? Fucking, like... lots of anime, too. Like, anime is most certainly, a lot of the time, not kid-oriented. And anime channels on YouTube would get fucked by this, because if animation is seen as a blanket child-geared thing, channels like Funimation are gonna be screwed. A fuck ton of anime. Don't have a job and do YouTube for fun. FTC. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that. Like, the FTC, if they're actually going to fine creators like me and Reaper that much money because they misinterpreted a fucking video, then YouTube is done as a platform. They've lost all credibility. And for that matter, the FTC will have embarrassed themselves too. And that's just what we need, a federal fucking government entity embarrassing themselves even more than they're already embarrassed just by default because of the era that we live in. Epic rap battles is fucked. Death battle is fucked. Yeah, for each vid. For every individual video. Like, you could upload a 3-second clip of a cartoon character saying the word fuck and be punished with a $42,000 fine. Theoretically. I mean, there is every reason to believe that that could happen based on off the information that we've been given from the FTC about this law. Can you imagine that shit? 3-second clip of a cartoon character cursing could theoretically lose you more money than your average American makes in a year. What a time to be alive. Yeah, this platform's been fucked for a while with very little say of the company. Porky the Pig saying bitch will cost you $42,000. Oh boy. Just 25 videos that get that fine nets you over 1 million in fines. Imagine the channel 1,000 of videos. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it would be impossible for them to pay that fine. And from there, I don't know what the FTC would do. I mean, obviously, your channel and all your videos would get taken down. You'd be unable to upload to YouTube anymore from that channel. And who knows with IP tracking, maybe from any other channel that you make. From that IP address. YouTube from 2015 onwards is just why you gotta do this to me. It's because the fucking government and all of the fucking legislators that write these laws are a bunch of hack pieces of shit. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous by the way this Blue Moon shit smells. Because this is the first drink I'm gonna have of it. And I mean, it doesn't have an unpleasant smell, it's kind of a fruity smell. But it really makes me nervous. Let's see. Kind of tastes like cereal, really. But like plain, unsugared cereal. It's not bad. I don't know. I mean, it kind of tastes like you bit into a hay bale. I don't know. Just a casual 17 million, no biggie or anything. And what would happen to you if you couldn't pay that? Like, how much prison time would that translate to? Theoretically, if they decided to carry it to that point. Like, is the FTC just out of their fucking minds? Have they ever actually been on YouTube? Like, are they that stupid? Excuse me. Sorry. God, I really want to get done with this grinding so that I can go battle the gym. That's all I want right now, is just to battle the fucking gym. I've been grinding for the last, like, hour nearly. If they hit me with that fine, I will send myself to prison to be the example for everyone. Hey, Aaron! How's it going? We're just bitching about YouTube's new policy. I'm the FEC, and I'm gonna fine you whatever else you can't say. You can't pay it? Tough prison time, fuck-ass stupid. Let's see, YouTube is marketed and run as though it should be 13+, which the info they collect is... It's because children are still all over the platform. You can't really stop them from being on there. You know, there are tons... Like, when I worked at Walmart... I would always see parents who just give their toddler a fucking cell phone with YouTube auto-playing on it. You know, just to watch that shit. So, it's like, you can't stop kids from going on YouTube as long as their parents are dumb enough to let them on there. Why isn't there a death counter now? Oh, I think I got rid of it because I'd lost count. Pretty sure the death count is somewhere like 18 or something by now, though. Or maybe more like 15. I'm not sure. But here. The bloodbath got too much blood for the blood gods. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely a very interesting taste on this Blue Moon stuff. Not a bad taste. I mean, as far as beers go, it might be one of the more tolerable ones I've drank. Very unique. Posting video is more of a crime than actually killing a person. See, that's the thing. That's a scenario that scares the shit out of me. Actually going to prison because you uploaded a YouTube video and didn't set it as the proper, like, kid or adult setting. Like, can you imagine being in prison because you did that? You're sharing a cell with a guy that killed, like, 2 people, and he's like, so what are you in for? It's like, oh, I uploaded a YouTube video that had Pokemon in it, but I didn't mark it for kids, even though I curse in the video, so it got flagged and I couldn't pay the fine, and now I'm in jail. Should I just bend over and spread my ass cheeks now, or you want to wait until the guards are out of the fucking, like, corridor? I got arrested for coke. What did you do? I uploaded a video of someone cursing, because the FTC is awesome. Like, do they seriously think that's a crime worthy of that level of fucking monetary punishment? Do they really think that they can fine people that amount of fucking money over a YouTube video? Like, are they crazy with that shit? Good lord. They have no idea what kind of bullshit they're setting themselves up for. YouTube and the FTC might as well just be fucking throwing a banana peel right at their own feet. You can get arrested for Coca-Cola. That's actually a pretty good, like, metaphor for how stupid this is. This is like getting in trouble for drinking Coca-Cola because it's shortened to Coke, and therefore it must have cocaine in it, right? It's like, I got in trouble for drinking Coke, even though it was not actually cocaine and just misinterpreted as such. I got in trouble for uploading a kid-friendly YouTube video and not marketing it as adult, even though I curse a lot in the video. It was still misinterpreted as a kid's video. Like, people are basically going to get fined ridiculous amounts of money for some old fucker's mistake. Soda is for kids, so you gotta go to prison now. It's just the dumbest shit imaginable. They're trying to deal with a very minor problem by slamming a fucking sledgehammer on the heads of anybody making content on YouTube. Unless you're like the Young Turks or something, and there's nothing about you that's kid-friendly. Silly criminal tricks are for kids. Now bend over. I'm gonna pull a tricks out of your rear end. You're gonna be turning tricks for me in the shower in exchange for cigarettes. God damn it, I hate Chansey when it has Sing. It's like taking a shelf down with a fucking RPG. You do way more harm than good. Yeah, pretty much. It's just the worst. It's just all kinds of bad. You know, it's like fixing a tire with a fucking bulldozer. I'm getting sick of this fucking Chansey right now. I'm gonna use another Pokemon. What if you're 9 and you have 1,000 videos? I mean, if you're an actual literal kid on YouTube, I can't imagine the FTC would fine you as a 9-year-old. They might do that to your parents, since you're pretty much considered responsible and liable for what your kids upload. But even I don't think the FTC would be shithead enough to fine a 9-year-old. Ryan's toy reviews. No, they'd find the parents if they were gonna find anybody. Posted as kids content when it's not, so here's your fine. Well, I mean, it's more like, because, like, again, I'm not sure that there is much of a penalty for for marking your content as kid-friendly when it isn't, but there sure as hell is a big fine for putting your content as adult-friendly if it doesn't seem to be. Let's see. God damn grinding. Fucking Chansey is the most annoying thing to grind on because it's got soft-boiled. You know, it just eats away at your fucking PP behind that shit. Oh, 1,000 videos with that fine is 42 million. A lot of channels have way more videos. Imagine having 1,000 videos that all get fined, but you're like Patrick and I only have like 200 subs. How the fuck are you gonna pay that? Like, I can't imagine the FTC would actually be stupid enough to give you the full $42,000 fine off of that shit, but they could, and that's kind of the problem. Yeah, I could put Markiplier on the street and he's loaded. You know, that guy is just lousy with cash. And I think Markiplier made a video about this shit, too. A lot of people are making videos about this shit. Like, this is the worst thing so far that YouTube has done. And of course, again, YouTube's not really the main conspirators behind this. But out of all of the changes that YouTube has ever made, this has got to be the least fucking well-received one. Uproar. I'll get rid of Fury Attack. Is it worse than Article 13? What might happen? I mean, Article 13, I'm trying to remember what that even was. It was like that European Union thing, right? Also, I've definitely come around to Blue Moon Belgian White. It basically just tastes like, kind of like plain cereal, which still isn't like great or anything, but it's a damn sight better than a lot of other beers I've drank. Oh yeah, the thing where you get fined. It barely had anything to do with the Adpocalypse stuff, other than not being able to make bots good enough. This is entirely out of their hands. Takes away fair use. Oh yeah. I'm starting to kind of remember now. It's been kind of a while back since Article 13 was a huge thing. And really, because it only affected, like, I think European content creators or something. Because it was an EU deal. That's probably why I didn't pay all that much attention to it at the time. Would have effects used to as YouTube would have updated their server to those rules. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, if they updated their terms of service to comply with Article 13 in such a way that it was universal to, like, all content creators, and yeah. I can see that. Just crazy. Net neutrality, that's another thing. And I'm hoping that if we can elect a half-assed decent Democrat in 2020, that that they can do something about net neutrality. I mean, I don't know how much power they'd actually have to alter that, but yeah. Google is an American-based company and probably didn't really want to spread the problem by enforcing it in the States. True, as well. Excuse me. FT fucking C. Oh, what's that? You don't make money? Well, you can't pay the fine? Oh, too bad, dude. Enjoy your 3 square meals a day and rape. Alright. Let me see, I think I need to get good. I need to go get more beer. I'm sorry that I said that all fucked up. I'll be right back. I got Sprite and Dr. Pepper to play along. My favorite drink, Dr. Pepper. That used to be my mom's favorite drink, too. She loved the fuck out of her some Dr. Pepper, man. I gotta tell you. Yours too? That's cool. Alright, Big Aster is done grinding. Let's see. 1, 2, 6. We need 6 more levels on Turgrio and 2 more levels on... Well, 1 more level each on It and Build Wall. So that's 8 levels total that I gotta grind up. Be right back. Won't be able to hear you, but... I'll be able to hear you, but I won't be in the chat. Okay. That's cool. So, other than all the FTC, COPPA, YouTube bullshit, how's everybody's day been? My day has been pretty chill. I never really do much. on the weekends after a long work week. Fine, that's good. Day's been great, lazing around with nothing to do. Pretty much me as well. Been a lot of that. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do for Thanksgiving, if I do anything. Alright, welcome back, Darkrai. It is putting in some good work. Did an escape room and got lunch earlier. I guess by escape room you mean one of those like real life escape rooms that that are a thing in some like major cities, I guess. FTC is gonna have fun ruining YouTube. I don't know. Maybe. At least somebody will be having fun in that instance. Drink time. Oh shit. Run. Because I'm done training up it. Alright, I'm gonna train Build Wall up to level 45, and then I'm gonna let Dodrio do the rest of the grinding on his own. School goes on Thanksgiving break Tuesday. Rather get kidnapped than live my life as is? Does that mean I have Stockholm Syndrome by default, or is that only for the specific captor? I don't know. I mean, it all depends on just how severe your captor is. If they're kidnapping you just to get a ransom, they probably will treat you relatively well, just because... Well, unless they're wanting to pressure your parents or your family or your friends really hard to get their money, in which case they might cut off fingers and, like, mail them out to your parents and other, like, parties involved. But I mean, other than that, they definitely wouldn't kill you if they were after a ransom. But if they were kidnapping you to put you in, like, sex slavery or something, you would probably want to just continue living your life as is. Thanksgiving, probably my least favorite holiday, because I don't really like it or care about it. Well, I mean, you're from outside of the U.S., right? So you wouldn't even really celebrate Thanksgiving. Like, Thanksgiving is pretty much an American-exclusive holiday. So, you couldn't reasonably be expected to celebrate it. Even though, on the internet, you probably hear about it all the time. Because there are so many Americans on the internet. Like me, for instance. He gets drowned by Christmas. Yeah, that's also very true. In fact, I think it was the comedian Lewis Black that said it best. Thanksgiving has basically become a Christmas Part 1. Because, like, they start fucking getting ready for Christmas in October nowadays. Like, Halloween hasn't even come and gone yet. We haven't even gotten fully spooky-wooky. And Santa is already coming into our lives. Celebrating Thanksgiving is like a Nazi celebrating Hanukkah. Oh, God. Oh, that is the most brutal way you could have put that, but yeah, maybe. I can see that. It's kind of true. I mean, the difference is Nazis were actively hostile to the Jews, whereas Americans are only hostile to certain countries in the world. Such as any of the countries Donald Trump doesn't like. Which is most of them, from what I can tell. I've had it up to here with you and your fucking soft-boiled, Chansey. Oh, god damn it. Now it's just gonna keep using soft-boiled. Or maybe it won't. Nah, it will. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna send out a different Mon. Any that aren't 75% white. Yeah, essentially. So where does that leave us? Maybe, like, Britain and Canada? France, perhaps? I don't know, there really are not very many countries on Earth that are 75% white, to my knowledge. Germany? Maybe not. Probably just like a lot of the Western, or maybe Eastern European countries. The ones that are like landlocked enough that a lot of people from Africa and the Middle East don't migrate to them. Scandinavian countries, but they're socialists, so he don't like them. Dye my skin a certain color to make society not hate me anymore. Society hates everybody, don't worry. If you're white, you'll be hated by SJWs, and if you're any color but white, you'll be hated by Trump voters. So no matter who you are, there is always a big chunk of people that hate you. So, take that for what it's worth. What a time to be alive. God damn it, Chansey. I'm just gonna keep lowering your fucking defense with rock smack. There we go, you're dead. Alright. Turdrio is the only Mon left to grind up. Well, at least I don't really have to care about Trump. I mean, sort of, but also not. Because the thing about Trump is, he's the president of the United States of America. Which means that he's the leader of the most powerful country on Earth. Which means that even if you're living in, like, the most separate country from the US possible, you're still going to be affected a little bit by whatever they do. You know, that shit ripples out. Cut out the middleman and use blood. Then you'd just look like the red guy from Cow and Chicken, and everybody would expect you to walk on your ass cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna take the EXP share off of Turdrio and let it do what it needs to do. Let's see. It's got a decent enough moveset. Uproar. There we go. Alright, this shouldn't take very long to grind up Turdrio, considering there are so many chances in this route. Try that. There we go. Come on, give me a nice fat level 30 Chansey. That is just what I needed. I guess you're just what I needed. I needed a level 30 Chansey. Alright, well, still got a level. Drink. Now, I'm probably gonna excuse me, not buy more of this Blue Moon stuff in the future. Hey, Zaxton Revolution, welcome to the stream. I think this might be the first Drunklocke stream you've ever participated in. Have fun listening to me slur and talk like a fucking moron. Because I'm already pretty wasted. New FTC blog post provides guidance to help content creators determine if their sites/channels are child-directed and whether they have to comply with hashtag COPA from FTC's official Twitter. I'll have to look into that as soon as I'm done getting drunk for the internet. If only you were a mod and could link it. Well, I mean, it's from the FTC's official Twitter, so if one of my mods could find that and link it. Kappa Cabana? No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid it's much worse than that. You would have to read up on the Kappa Act and the FTC and YouTube and all of that. Thank you, Mr. 32. I knew I modded you for a reason. Beyond just you being a regular. Level 24. I'll gladly take that. That is a lot of EXP for me to take. Yeah. God damn it. I hate Supersonic. Still here, but I'm terrible with that stuff. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. As long as one mod is willing to share the link, they've done the work for everybody else. Well, you are having it the luckiness, because I English better than it the perfectness, and I can even have speaking it the new Englishing lit fleek hip jip and skip keen speak. I hope I read that to your satisfaction, Mr. Revolution. That is your name, right? Like, the actual name on your birth certificate is Zaxton Revolution. LOL, I'm dying. You had a reading it to my satisfying. No, it are not being. I had a new time cube theory. Oh, alright. I feel like I'm drunk enough to really be enthralled by all the time cube shit. FTC considers several factors when deciding to seek monetary penalties for COPA violations, such as the company's financial condition and impact a penalty can have on the ability to stay in business. Oh, I think someone did upload a video this morning that quoted that little piece there. And I think basically what that's stating is, like, in short, don't worry, we're not literally gonna find every YouTube channel that screws up, in our eyes at least, $42,000. Like, you're not all going to pay that exact amount of money. But it's still a shitty fucking law. That doesn't change that fact. That doesn't change the fact that, like, the fact that they're doing that kind of damage control means that the backlash is working, you know? And hopefully we can push it farther and get them to reconsider, because I'm going to sign that change.org petition that's out there to get them considered, get them to reconsider. Miney shit, by the way, we already knew. Excuse me. If only so many of these chances that showed up weren't so damn low level. Well, I'm glad I don't have to shut down over this. Good to know. But they really ought to revise the wording of the law to specify that only channels that are monetized are subject to these new rules. Because that would make it a hell of a lot more inviting for smaller YouTube channels to make their... to try and make their attempt. I am back. What did I miss? You missed a bunch of grinding. But I'm almost done. I just got, like... I just gotta get Turdrio up to level 45. And then I will be ready to take on the Moss Deep City Gym. So don't worry, progress is coming. Progress is my middle name. I thought your middle name was Flash. Oh, I wish it was. That would be weird yet amazing. Progress is my middle name! Bernie Sanders. I'm still voting for that man in the primaries. I don't even give a fuck. If he doesn't drop out before the Texas primary, I'm voting for him. New time cube theory is that there's an underground sphere and it's made of 4 quadrants, and the more sunlight shines on the ground above a quadrant, the more radiation it lets out. Oh. Because a lot of sunlight shines on Texas, and that's probably the reason why I act like a radioactive mutant all the time. To make it easier, and as I've said before, less vague, FTC have to make it less vague. I'll stop now, but it's true. No, I mean, you're right. You're right. If they could just clarify and kind of put more specific parameters on YouTube videos or on content creators, then maybe, you know, because at least we'd know where we stood. Imagine if you were the Flash, running super fast and being drunk as fuck. Running fast as shit, but also, like, swerving and, like, curving in your movement constantly. So that your after image just looked like a big old fucking chain going around. And every once in a while, it would stop at a convenience store and get more liquor. Oh, yes, that would be amazing. Excuse me. Running fast, but shit everywhere. And the center of the sphere is where the center of the Earth is the sphere is, and the sphere spins independently from the Earth in a 96-hour orbit. Impressive. I hope that that's the platform you intend to run on when you make your presidential run. Also, one level left. And then I'm gonna go to Moss Deep City and whoop some ass at the gym. Yes, sirree, Bob, I tell you what. Bowl of Lucky Charms and hot cocoa. I hope they're not in the same bowl, because I bet that would be a weird flavor combination. How often does Zaxton do LSD and Coke simultaneously? I don't know. Ask him. Or her, or it. Whoever they are. Whatever gender they identify as. WeFlash is hopefully going to be safe from the FTC, my ass. I probably won't, or we probably won't, because we play a lot of, like, Mario-type games and Pokemon games. And the FTC and the people in it are stupid enough to interpret those as kid-friendly only. So, yeah. If they choose to enforce this that strictly, we'll probably be fucked. Lucky Charms are made for kids, so you have to pay $42,350. Excuse me, $530 Super Mew. I'd rather kill myself. No, it's $530, not $350. Because that makes such a big difference when you're already paying $40,000, am I right? So it's like the radiation is coming from below the ground, and there's 4 parts of the sphere, and different parts shoot out different radiation, and different radiation affects people at different... Oh, so what they're saying is, like, sun shines on Africa, and, like, the radiation comes up from above the ground, and it causes them to act African. And then the radiation shines on America, like Southern America as well, especially during the summer. And it comes out from above and causes them to act American, because they're on American soil, and they're of a different race, for the most part. So imagine a sphere spinning inside another sphere. But you are monetized! But will the FTC care? Gene Ray's saying that's how the day should be measured. Weird. It causes them to act African. Look, I'm just quoting somebody else's theory of some schizophrenic guy's theory for how the world works, okay? Killing yourselves is only for kids, so you have to pay $42,530. God damn it. It never ends! We all know how children love suicide. I mean, if you ever watch Blue's Clues, those kids are killing themselves all the fucking time, dude. Alright, that's it, everybody. That is it. I am going to go and battle the gym leader right now. Or maybe not the gym leader, but I'm going to battle the gym and all the trainers within it right now. It's time to make progress. First, let me take my drink. And then I'm going to go make progress. Kids are getting touched by Steve all the fucking time. Rolled his flat into story, lol. Alright. Tertrio, fly me to Moss Deep. 5 minutes later, why did I fight this gym? I'm not sure if we're on the same page. Like, 24 hours, the sun makes people in Africa one way. Then 24 hours later, it makes them another, and that repeats 2 more times. Then the cycle restarts. Well, that's just plain silly. Alright, I guess I already battled all the people in the gym. So actually, let me go and buy a bunch of, like, potions or whatever. Just so I'm ready for this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy, like, 19 more of these. There we go. And how about, like, 17 more of these? Or actually, how about... No, 17 is good. 27 would be too much. Alright. What about full heals, though? How am I doing on those? Where are full heals? Nope. Alright, we got 10 of those. Let's go ahead and buy another 5. If they even... Okay, they do sell them here. Good. Alright. Now I'm ready to battle the gym. Imagine, for example, February 1st, the sun makes people in Africa sad. February 22nd, it makes them happy. Then angry, then horny. Weird. And yet, at the same time, I totally believe that that is what Jean Ray's stupid ass actually thinks. Oh, wait, I haven't fought all the gym trainers yet. Well, fuck me then. Oh no, not Cascoon and Huntail. I seem to remember using a Huntail in the Drunklocke. I don't remember if it had a nice ass or not, though. Silly Florindo. Mom suing is for kids. You had to pay $1 million before try to sue. I have to go. We flash, see you, discuss FTC if you haven't finished discussing how vague and stupid it is, and yeah, bye everyone. Okay. See you later, Darkrai. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Oh hey, a little girl cosplaying as a witch, and a useless Pokemon. Oh no, you're Ice type? That'd be terrible if I was... Well, actually, I am weak to flying. Or, I mean, I am weak to ice because I'm flying. But you're also dead, so fuck off. Just message above. See you, friend. So long, Screwy. See you in St. Louis. Alright, Florentino. Hyper Beam. And you're dead. Dude, I got a crit Hyper Beam. I am the greatest at luck and all that. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, there we go. I are having it ability to have a drinking it the can from air like bottom right repeat video, but having it the more of soda in mouth. Oh, that's a shame that you're too underage to drink anything other than soda. That gives me a sad. God damn it, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it, now I'm just back here. Someone quote what I said before. Just message above. Eats Lucky Charms, gets fined a 1 million, kills self, mom sues FTC. Oh, thank you, Reaper. You already quoted it just as soon as I was finished scrolling up to read it. See, this is why you're a good mod. guess that's how it should be. Here we go. God damn it. Yeah, this gym is confusing. This gym is completely thrown off my fucking vibe right now. This one? Alright, I found it. God help me, I found it. I'm gonna go take a piss before I do this, just so I'm completely clear of mind. Ow, my shit. Or kneecap, not shit, kneecap. I'm back. Save, save, save. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. Why our game having the circle walk people in arrow squares? All these squares make a circle. Alright. No, I'm not surprised that there are two gym leaders. I've known this since like 2003. And that's like almost, no, over half of my life. Suicune and Diglett. Okay, game. Okay. Alright, well, first off, I'm gonna have Big Aster Hyper Beam that Suicune, and then I'm gonna get it the fuck out of here. Switch to one of my grass mons. How much coke have you been drinking? Oh god, they're going after Big Aster hard. That's okay, Big Aster's got Hyper Beam. Okay. Please kill this Suicune. You did not kill this Suicune. Oh shit. Okay, okay, I can manage that. Diglett no slash. Which is weird because it's a little ground thumb. It shouldn't be able to slash anything. We'll leaf blade it again. God damn it, they hyper potion this Suicune. Okay, I'm gonna heal up Big Aster. Hyper Potion, yes. And I'm gonna continue to get rid of this Suicune. There we go. It's like a Goomba, it has invisible hands. Perhaps. Alright, Glalie is considerably easier to deal with than that shit I was just dealing with. I know having a drinking it the Coke and I not believing it time cube and never have had the believing it the time cube, but had a wanting it to have a try find out how make sense to Gene Ray. Yeah, basically this guy's like a Gene Ray ologist. You know, he's just trying to get to the bottom of this dude. Ow. Ow! I should have switched to fucking... I should have switched to Blaziken. Alright, well there goes my fucking... Okay. Why the fuck did you leave a Sceptile against an Ice type? No offense. It's because I'm drunk, damn it. See, that's part of the challenge of the Drunklocke. Drunk people don't make the best decisions. I had an obsessing over it start when I break a 3D printer. Now I replace 3D printer, but I still sometimes have it going back. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and like replace Big Aster as well for like Ari Leben, and I'm gonna Blaze Kick the Glalie again. Fucking Diglett and its constant digging. I'm glad it's a Diglett and not a fucking Dugtrio. They're a Diglett. 3D print god. R being he the god of plastic due to have 3D printer. IR being 3. Well, you do communicate like a 3-year-old. Oh, Zatu. Welcome to the stream. And Diglett's gone. Blaze Kick. Beat him! Got rid of that shit. And now I gotta take 5 drinks. Or you can just go for it and win. Oh well. Oh, you made an over 9,000 reference. That hasn't been old since like 2010. Patrick, I'm not Patrick, I'm Justin. Patrick is not here right now. But, I mean, we can't really take any games right now because we don't have a P.O. box and we're not going to give you our, we're not going to give you our actual physical address because we don't want to just give that out to anybody. So, The only other thing I can think of is the game on Steam? Because maybe we can add it to a wish list and have you buy it for us that way, or something. Okay. How... Send to you and you have buying it. I mean... I'm doing pretty well on money, as long as the game isn't too expensive. But hang on, let me take my, big old cup of alcohol here. I'm glad I actually like the flavor of this Blue Moon, because otherwise, this would be torture for me. $10? I can do $10. Are you in our Discord server? We have a Discord server. We don't have it in the description right now because the description, like... I don't think we have much of anything in the description. You have a liking of it, Sky Roads, it are being the platform game. I don't think we played it yet. We're very lazy and unreliable. Please give us a break on that. No, I'm not. You're not what? Oh, you're not 9001 like Super Mew? Oof. $30 million, because that is what they need right now. Thank you for sharing our Discord, Reshiram. I appreciate that. Alright, I got the Mind Badge. And I don't know what this TM does. What does this TM do? TM04. Swallow. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the shit out of that, dude. Not gonna lie. Alright. Beat the 7th gym leader. And all I have to show for it is a dead Sceptile. God damn it. Here, actually, I'm gonna get that Miracle Seed off of it. I might have use for that in the future. Bruh, you got the suck. Dude, I do not have the suck. I am the suck. I am the one who sucks. Why does that bag look like it has a mouth? Is it a Pokemon that's themed after an urban legend of a possessed backpack or something? No, it's the backpack from Dora the Explorer. The one that sings that song. You might remember it, but the lyrics are a little complex, so let me repeat it for you. Backpack, 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 backpack. That one. Use that TM on male gym leader. I just realized what Reaper meant by suck. God damn it. I can't believe I didn't think of that. God damn it. The map song is better. Oh yeah. On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map, on the map! Okay, so let's see. Okay, normal firefighting, normal flying, water grass. What don't I have in my party right now? Egg shit. I forgot I named it that. Oh, I'm gonna withdraw that just so I can take the lucky egg off of it, because I want that lucky egg. Bag. Or, no. Go to Pokemon. I want that lucky egg. Take. Yes. Now I'm putting you right back in the PC. Nah, it's Juan, because Emerald. Yeah, Wallace would only be the gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire. Unfortunately. Actually, I don't even know why I just said unfortunately. Wallace might be a great gym leader for all I know. Let's see. What Pokemon should I take out of here? It's like I'm having a really legitimately difficult time deciding. Poochyena, maybe? Because I mean, like, it'll grow into a Mightyena, which is a Dark-type Pokemon. I don't have that in my team. Because, like, many of these Pokemon are of types that I've already got on my team. Except for, like, Ariados, like Ledian, or no, Ledian's part flying. Diego's backpack was cooler, it could transform into a fucking hang glider. Resourceful like Seto Kaiba. But yeah, I'm thinking of either like Poochyena or maybe Arbok, or I mean Ekans. But it'll evolve into Arbok, obviously. I don't really want to take Ariados because I feel like it's too weak. Even as a fully evolved Mon. Sandshrew could be good. It's a ground type. It'll evolve into Sandslash. It might be halfway decent. But what do you guys think? Sandy. So I guess that means Sandshrew. Alright, we have a vote for Sandshrew at least. Why the game showing pixelated child pornography? Is it uncensored in the Japanese version? Gross. What do you mean child pornography? What's pornographic about? No, I'm not gonna use Charizard because I already have a fire type in the form of Blaziken and a flying type in the form of Dodrio. So I'm looking for extra type coverage. I know Charizard's a cool Mon and everything. Sandshrew and Machoke for me. Trade Evos are removed, then you get Machamp. That's true. And I feel like I did remove trade evolutions. But I'm not 100%. Wait, fucking Blaziken. I feel like Sandshrew is the best way to go here. Because it's ground type. We don't have any other Mons that are close to that kind of coverage. Oh, look at the little squares. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, the pixelization that occurs when you're transitioning from one Pokemon to another. Still, that's weird that you would go straight to child pornography instead of just regular Japanese pornography. Dick pic. I mean, I guess some of these Pokemon are probably young based off of their level, but still, holy shit. I'm just gonna grab Sandshrew. I don't want to hold this up too long. So yeah, I'll just grab Sandshrew. It'll evolve at level 22. And a ground type would add decent coverage. I'll go ahead and equip it with the EXP share as well. Regular Japanese pornography is child pornography. You might have a point there. So let's see, where do I go from here? Because I feel like I need to finish off Aqua and Magma before I go to the 8th gym leader, right? So I've just defeated the 7th gym leader. What am I missing? Need to go Steve. Okay, Steven's house to get dive. Okay, cool. Let's see, which one was his house? And that as well. What is that? Remember, I'm on a delay here, and I'm gonna forget what I was talking about anyway, because I'm wasted. Nope. Steven, where are you? Oh, wait. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, okay. I can see all the magma guys going to the tower, or whatever. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll go that way. Because it looks like all the magma guys are storming the building up here. The Space Center. They've come for the rocket fuel. There he is again. Was that Master Roshi in the store? There are a lot of Master Roshis. Dude. That guy is so fast, he can clone himself with after images. Making him incredibly weaselly and powerful when it comes to all of the rape he likes to perform. Which is a lot, because he's, like, constantly grabbing on women without their consent. Which makes him a gross rapist. Oh god. Okay, get Big Aster out of there. Double kick. There you go. Alright, beat that magma trainer. Nothing sneaky about us except how we snuck into this space center to do sneaky evil things. Being that we're sneaky. But other than that, we're not sneaky. Pinhead Larry just grew a level. Time to take a drink. Let me have a look at something. Okay, I'm at level 18, so I didn't miss a level. Larvitar, get the fuck out of here. Take that, Marshall. Unknown. Well, that ain't shit. It's out of here. Oh man, you did 4 damage. That would be really threatening if you had like 30 fucking 40 nearly turns. Far-fetched. See, actually, I probably should go ahead and switch out. I'll go to Turgerio. Level 20. Time to take a drink. Oh god, 3 of you. Oh no, not Sunkern. Whatever will I do? Santru is doing so good at providing his drinks. It is. It is. It's putting in the finest when it comes to getting wasted. Oh shit. Rock Smash? Yeah. Rock Smash should be good. Oh shit. Yeah, even a critical from a Spearow isn't gonna do very much. Because it's still just a little shitty fucking Spearow. With low base stats. Hey, Dustox. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out against you. It. Double kick. Or, I mean, Blaze Kick. I'll do Blaze Kick next turn. And you're out of here. Any of y'all want to give me an item? Item? No item. God damn it. Hey, Steven. God damn, you're gonna help me? Yeah. I'm gonna help you. I'll pick... Oh shit, this might be a problem. Because, like, I have no idea what Pokemon they're going to have. Ari Lehman. Enter. You're a very reliable Mon. Blaziken. You're a very reliable Mon. Big Aster. Get in there. Bring it. But are those actually the Mons that Steven's going to have? Or, excuse me, like... Oh, okay, wait. Schoolboy Jonathan is one of the opponents. Entrepreneur Leo sends out Metang. Okay, I can deal with Ditto and fucking Poochyena. I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here, both of you. Pathetic excuses for Mons. You're a third-rate trainer with a fourth-rate team. That's what the Pokemon universe is missing, is Seto Kaiba. I can. Still gonna surf because I know it'll hurt Rhydon or Rhyhorn a shit ton. There it goes. Yep. Quad effective. I cannot believe you still can't randomize Steven's team. Yeah, that is weird. Alright, Surf ain't gonna do shit to either of us. Okay, it did a little bit of damage to Metang. But it raised its special defense, so that's cool. Go ahead and, yeah, Twister them. Alright, I can deal with Venomoth. I don't know if Metang can, because it's been stunned. Never mind, it can deal with Venomoth. And we killed the Surskit. Ari Lehman gained a level. Taking a drink. Holy shit. That beer bottle actually broke when I threw it in the fucking trash can. God damn. Well, I'm gonna cut myself the next time I take the trash out. Either that or Patrick will. Imagine how many times you'd have to hit the B button to not evolve Surskit at level 48. That guy is the champion of the B button. He's a B button champion because he's a bitch, and that's what B stands for, bitch. Okay, did that count as a boss? Tell me if that counted as a boss, because I'm going to go and take a piss. And if it did count as a boss, I'm going to take another 5 drinks. So y'all have fun deliberating over that while I go piss. Okay, yes it does, because you beat Maxie. Okay, yeah, alright, well I'll consider that a boss. Which means I gotta take 5 drinks. Holy shit. Fuck my life. Let's see, okay. That's damn near an entire fucking beer, dude. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, click through the dialogue while I'm drinking. Yeah, it is, because it turns out you need land and sea to have a viable planet. I know that this 3rd grade biology lesson might be a little hard to take in, but yes, that is how, in fact, life works. Excuse me if I just blew your fucking minds, you Fucking fucking idiots. Seriously, Team Aqua and Magma have got to be the dumbest villains in the history of Pokemon. Because, like, Team Rocket were basically the Pokemon Mafia. That's understandable. Team Plasma, they wanted to, like, free Pokemon. You sort of got a point there. Team Skull, they were just... I think they were just kind of fucking around. Etc., etc. The point being, Team Aqua and Magma have the easily dumbest goals in the history of Pokemon team villains. And that, my friends, is a high fucking bar to go over. But they sail over it with flying colors. We will give up on the fuel. More important matters that must exist. Team Galactic wanted to make a new universe, and Team Flare wanted the apocalypse. Excuse me. Okay, Team Steven, the team which consists of nothing but Steven, wants to give me something when I go back to his house. Hey, Steven. You have no idea what I said to you. I love Itadaki Siyaiki. You know, you're right. I have no idea what you said to me. Excuse me. Alright, I got the hidden machine from Steven. I don't think anyone knows, to be perfectly honest. Okay, giant green Pokemon. Never seen anything like it. Maybe a major discovery. Okay, whatever. I might need to go ahead and teach a Pokemon Dive. But, hang on a second. Does Build Wall know any water type moves? No, it does not. So I could go ahead and teach it Dive. Just so it has optimal coverage. Go ahead and get rid of Astonish. That move is useless. Okay, I got a Mon that knows Dive. Alright, underwater. I think underwater counts as a area, does it not? God damn it. What does it mean? Now I'm curious. Itadaki Siyaiki. I saw? No, I didn't see. Alright, I'm gonna consider underwater as a whole individual route. Just so I can catch a Pokemon down here. But there's grass I gotta find. Okay, okay. So I gotta actually find underwater grass. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think I found the aqua hideout. Tears of joy, I hope. Okay. First encounter here is a bay leaf. I'm gonna try to catch the fuck out of that. Fuck me. I hate fucking life increasing moves. I did. Also, bay leaf is cool. I didn't see. Can some fucking please one of you tell me what I didn't see? Otherwise, my curiosity is just going to cause my fragile head to explode. And then I wouldn't be able to run this channel anymore. God damn it. You don't want to say it out loud. Well, say it in load then. Beautiful, y'all. God damn it. How much PP does Synthesis have? I wonder. Apparently a fucking lot, because he keeps using it. You're sorry, you just think it's funny as fuck. The hentai strikes back. Oh, that's what hentai means in Japanese. It means the empire. I always thought it meant pervert. Mind equals blown. I'm gonna catch this fucking bay leaf, dude. After all the shit I've been through to capture it, I'm gonna catch this fucking bay leaf. Is there a Pokemon on my team that can paralyze or fucking put it to sleep? Nope. I'm just gonna have to keep chucking balls at it. Caught it. Very good. Alright. Everybody, okay, a bay leaf's neck is ringed by curled up leaves. Inside each leaf is a small tree shoot. The fragrance of the shoot makes people peppy. See y'all in a bit. Okay, see you later, Reaper. Alright. Y'all in chat, go ahead and name this mon while I take my 3 drinks for it. thing you said was the name of a certain hentai that you love. Okay. So... Itadaki Seiyaki. Or whatever the... Wait a minute. Seiyaki. Itadaki Siki. Anyway, rest of my drinks. Alright, what am I gonna name this thing? Bale Eve. Alright, Seafloor Cavern. There we go. I got nuts! Walnuts, that is. Black oil, Texas tea. That's a reference to an old-ass TV show called The Beverly Hillbillies. Manly. That's a level. And a drink. Oh, you want to go home? Imagine how I feel. I'm already home and I still want to go home. You can't even anticipate that level of confusion, my friend. I love how I'm the only one here. I don't love that, but mostly that's just because I have delusions of grandeur. And I feel like we should be so much more popular than we are. But we're not, and we never will be. In no small part because YouTube's algorithm makes us impossible to market. Sarcasm. Okay, so this is a boss battle. Which means... Holy shit. Wow, okay, the randomizer really fucked up here. One of you has a level 39 Trico, and the other one has the same Pokemon but fully evolved, and it's only 2 levels over. Wow, that is a major fuck up. I think after your stream is over, I'll do Mega Power if you want to come. Dude, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna pass straight out, because that's always what I do. Level 22. True point, but just saying. Okay, I took my final drink. I'm out of alcohol, so once I complete this battle, I'm gonna be done here. Alright, that's 5 drinks. Excuse me, that's 8 drinks. Holy shit. Wow. The next Drunklocke a week from now is gonna open with me being drunk as fuck. Because I'm gonna have to take 8 drinks before I even start it. It's 5 drinks for the boss, and 3 more for the new Mon. So let me save it. Alright, well that's fine, Florindo, because I'm done anyway. So, go on ahead and go to bed peacefully. And, I will be back next Saturday with 8 drinks having been taken. And at that point, we will be able to truly continue where I left off. Good night, Reshiram Florindo 3D.